flat. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games. Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Houdini. To the paint. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's the machine. Here's the eraser. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper. The eraser's got 32 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Tiny. Pass to the monster. Here's Tiny. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Tiny's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Jenkins. To the middle. Here's the captain. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
One shot.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Pass to the machine. Here's Wolf. Out to the right wing. The eraser. Pass to the kid. Here's the eraser. On target from range. The eraser's got 35 in the game.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Here's Wolf. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Russell, the pass to Barnes. That one falls.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
At the line for Oakland, Barnes, shooting one.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Seattle trails by 20. Pass to the machine. Here's the captain. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Here's Houdini, following the bucket by Seattle. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Banks it home. Big shot.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Here's the captain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Russell. Ooh, it doesn't go. Seattle trails by 16. Here's the machine. 1:41 left in the fourth. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Oakland leading by 16. Here's Houdini. Here's Tiny. And a one-handed slam.
should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Here's the eraser. Uncovered. No good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Barnes fires. Shot's no good. Here's Wolf. Oh, ripped away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes outside. Here's Tiny. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So Oakland wins it. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.
and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be Dallas going up against New York. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York on Friday, then on Sunday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So the New York starting five. Doctor out there with ABC. Then there's Bird. Then there's Champ. And it's Cowboy in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, Cunningham is out there with Bottoms. Then it's Che. That's Goose. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
4 on the shot clock. The 3. It's rebounded by New York.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Here's Che, following the score by New York. They set the pick. Here's Bottoms. Inside, got a piece of Cunningham. Off with the layup. And a fast break now for New York. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Cunningham. Dallas again missing. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Kristich. Rebounded by Hart. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And a fast break now for New York. Here's the Doctor. And a miss there on the triple. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. To the paint, kicks it out to Che. Here he goes. Here's Bottoms. Trains the three-pointer.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Pass to the Doctor. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Che. And Che throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Kristich, covered by Che. Offensive rebound, pass to Champ. Tough sequence there, they just couldn't get it to fall. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And that one's good to go from Che.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the doctor. His last outing, he had 18 points. Puts it up. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And so it's Dallas with trailing by 2. Hard against Bird. Hart throws it down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Kristich. He has yet to score. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Jay. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
That's good from Cunningham. Here's Kristich. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Bird. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to ABC. They set the screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Bottom. Now here's Cunningham. Now Jay, just 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away, ABC grabs the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And that's a foul called on Bottom. That's his first foul. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Shot from the inbound. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. New York shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Dallas with it.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the great. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Flash. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Here's Red Hot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's rebounded by New York. Here's the great. Pass to Flash. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Red Hot.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finished off by Collins.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
They get a hand on it. They're running. All going up court. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the basket by the great.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. The great passes to Flash. Pass to the great. 5 on the clock. Here's Flash. New York moving the ball around. Big Daddy. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Smith. The offensive rebound. Cruz the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Smith the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Red Hot from downtown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the great. Pass to Flash. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Smith left side. Off target on the 15-footer.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Launches from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Dallas leads by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Champ out there with Bird. Then it's ABC. Then there's the Doctor. And it's the Magician in at the 5. Roam in the paint. Now, here's Hart. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Number 1.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
For New York, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
It's blocked. Hard against Bird. There's Bottoms. He's got 5. The shot from 20 feet away. And Cunningham with the slam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Kristich. Here's ABC. Here's the Doctor. New York, no good that time either. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shea with it. Kristich on him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first. Cowboys checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Shea. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentages.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's ABC. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Toronto.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's ABC. It's the three-point bomb. ABC's got his second bucket tonight.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Screen by Hart. Bottoms the pass to Hart. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. It's good from Cunningham. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's ABC. 6 points for him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Dallas leading by 9. Picked them clean. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Red Hotties checked in for Dallas. For Dallas, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Bottoms uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's ABC. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go from 11. He can't get that one to fall. Dallas leading by 8. Here's Jay. And it's Cowboy with the rebound. Cowboy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Champ. Now Bird. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Collins checked in for Cunningham. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Bottoms. Cruz, he's checked in for Che. And Smith subbed in for Hart. New York trails by 8. Pass to Flash. Here's the Great. Clock at 4. The 19-foot shot. Good on the jump shot. The Great's got 5 points so far. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Red Hot. Smith outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He's off on the second.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from the great.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. After red hot. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The great misses. New York trails by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Red Hot. Outside Collins. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. The great grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Collins. Smith on the wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the great to end the cold streak. Smith, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's the great. 7 points in the game. Here's Flash. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The doctors checked in for Flash.
In for New York, number 00.
Dallas trails by 3. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Red Hot. Lets it fly. Dallas no good that time either. New York leading by 3. To the inside. Big Daddy. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Smith. Here's Collins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And that one falls for Collins. That misses, so he splits the free throws. New York's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The great passes to the doctor. There's the screen. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. The Doctors got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
That'll do it for the first half. New York ahead. They're up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for New York.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
New York leading by 6. Bottoms is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Shea. It's Goose. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's ABC. Pass to the Doctor. And yes, it's good. The Doctor's got 11 points.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right
here. Bird inside. Cowboy passes to the Doctor. They set the pick. Here's Cowboy. Covered by Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. That one wide left. Dallas trails by 8. Shea outside. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's the Doctor. Off target with his 3. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Dallas. Pass to Bottom. Shea outside. Offline from the top of the key.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
The 11-footer. Here's the Doctor. Out of hand on it. Driving inside. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Shea.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Pass to Cowboy. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's ABC. He's got 9. Count it. ABC's got 11 points.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Kristich passes to ABC. There's a screen. Out to Bird. From the arc. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Dallas trails by 4. There's the 3. Shea, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a rejump.
The doctor passes to Kristich. Here's ABC. Bird outside. 4 on the clock. The doctor can't get it to go.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
Shea with it. Kristich is there. There's the pick. Hart the pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's ABC, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And it's Shea missing.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
The shot by ABC, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New York?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Red Hotties checked in for Dallas. And then for New York, the Magician comes in for Cowboy, and Flash is subbed in for the Doctor. First free throw is good. Bird hits them both. Dallas trails by 6. To Red Hot. And here's Cunningham. Here's Shea. It's rebounded by New York.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's ABC. They set the pick. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Shea. Cunningham outside. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Down low, Flash. That one good for 2. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Hart. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Hart's got his 2nd basket of the night. One
of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Kristich. He's got 7. And again, it's New York.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Cunningham finds Hart. Here's Bottoms. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Collins checked in for Cunningham. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Bottoms. Cruz, he's checked in for Jay. And Smith subbed in for Hart. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Red Hot. Smith outside. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Here's Red Hot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's tipped. And a fast break now for New York. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Let out the pass to Smith. Tipped away.
2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And he knocks down the first one. And New York making a change here. Kristich is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Let out the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Kristich passes to the great. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And count it from 19 feet away. The Greats got the lead up to 12 now for New York. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Smith. Here's Red Hot. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Smith. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Kristich. He's got 9. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Then, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got the great. Cowboy is out there with the doctor, and it's ABC, and it's Bird in at the two spot. ABC hits the front of the rim and out. Dallas trails by 11. Smith with it. Outside Collins. Pass to Che. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Offline with his three. Here's the great. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Cowboy. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Smith. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Now here's Che to the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamental. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Cowboy. Tries it from 19. New York, no good that time either.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Che. To the paint. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Down low. Here's the doctor. And he gets it to go. And New York leads by 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for Dallas. Cunningham, he's checked in for Collins. Bottoms comes in for Mr. Fundamentals. And Hart subbed in for Smith. And New York with a change here, too. Champs checked in for the great. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Cunningham. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Shooting one.
That's good from Cunningham. And so here is New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. Matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
To the middle. A shot by Cowboy, no good. Dallas trails by 7.